from one buggy game to another buggy game. Where's my PNG tuber? It stopped responding. Great! Oh, we're off to a good final segment here. Reload that. From a game that crashes on exit to a game that stops having the controller work on load.
As they contribute to the longest-running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
Can't wait. So, off stream, I did go back and I finally figured out what I missed in Packet 3. So now I'm 100% done with that. I've loaded up Packet 7 already. We already read the email for it, so I think we're ready to just get in and watch it. Cool beans. Yeah, now I'm just a tuber. There I am.
On psychic weather, only on TDN, the Time Dilation Network.
So there's 11 weeks. We're on week 7. I wanted to get 2 weeks done because it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 5 weeks total. So I was hoping like to do 2 and 3 over 2 segments. But I think we're just gonna do 1 tonight, and then I will try to start Tuesday stream early.
Welcome
and
to
we'll do all 4
guide.
weeks in one go.
We put the plus in Blippo Plus.
Blip is in a tizzy with the arrival of Michael Zero. How did Zero survive her journey into bent space, which recently claimed 5 Blippian lives? What happened during that time? And why has her story struck such a chord? I'm joined by Ned Telson, who has been developing a unified Bender theory that may shed light on some of these questions. Welcome back, Ned.
Happy to be here, Madeline.
You were one of the first people to study the Bend. What have you learned?
Well, the odds of such an anomaly appearing in space, connecting 2 distant planets, are so vanishingly improbable that I can only draw one conclusion. Someone put it there.
Someone?
Or someone's. The Bend itself may be sentient.
Mr. Telson, with all due respect.
Madeline, follow the science. The Bend lives. It wants to talk to us. I'm sure of it, Madeline. Madeline? Madeline!
Like the clear
Please.
see-through notes.
Madeline, this is serious. Don't leave.
Welcome to Snacks Come Alive, where together we bring everyday dishes.
So the story now is that someone came out of the Bend named Michael Zero,
Time to step
and
outside your
she's a mysterious dancer.
And fire up the hollow grill. We're making swirl spiral skewers. These are 3D slices of a 4-dimensional plant called cycle root that thrives in the OLED ocean. Luckily, it can also be found fresh at every corner supply. We also have some ultra-wave kelp, another oceanic delicacy that actually cleans the water where it grows. Make sure to coil them up tightly. Preparation is easy. All we're going to do is stab our items with a goldenrod skewer and throw it on the hollow grill until it sizzles at a pitch of 432 megahertz. Lovely. Enjoy.
At the summit of TV Mountain, up the steepest road on Blip, you'll find the spot where audio and video meet. It's here at the top of this iconic peak that the New Gack City Microwave Tower Cluster broadcasts Blippo throughout subspace. Let's take a look at this hub of intergalactic entertainment. It all started when Blippo's TV engineers realized that the higher the tower, the more viewers you get. So they started building up.
Like that game, only up.
Far, far above the skyline of New Gack City and into our stratosphere. This puts the tips of the towers in the neighborhood of the Space Bend. And it's why this location was chosen above all others as the transmission point for the first Blippian television signals sent into the intergalactic unknown. To the aliens out there watching, I'm Harry Quantel, and I'm the leader of this planet.
My guest is the trip on everyone's lips. The missing Bendonaut no one knew was missing. Michael Zero. Mike, where are you from?
Speaker City, Floston, the Bend.
You weren't
okay, so
always
she's absolutely not
like
an Earthling.
I'm the mirror and the face.
Midge. That was your name once, wasn't it?
Midge.
Security footage shows a certain Midge invisible on a tour of the bending facility. You stayed behind to get a closer look.
Midge wanted to see it nose-wise, but it went nowhere because the beginning was already there.
The tapes go blank after that.
Midge went blank right into the zero.
So it seems. Did you cross paths with the missing Bendonauts when you were in the bend?
Their paths? 5 deep. Taste each of their lives in me.
Well, Mike, thanks for bringing your big insights to small talk.
Soda, what's in a stellar remnant again?
Accessing cocktail database. Stellar remnant. 2 parts Elbrecht's liqueur, 1 part Flogen. Dash pixel dust, shaken.
Soda, it's 2 parts gin, 1 part Elbrecht's liqueur. What are we gonna do with you?
Sounds like Soda needs an upgrade. You're gonna have to call Tab.
I do not want to call Tab.
Worf, Soda's been fizzing out left and right. Need I remind you about the temporal freeze? And we almost lost Blendor in that dimensional rift last quit loop.
Initializing blenders.
Soda, do not initialize blenders.
Cleaning blenders.
Soda, belay that
Xbox,
command.
go home.
Soda!
Call her now.
Fine. I will.
Blip is in a tizzy with the arrival of Michael Zero. How did Zero survive her journey into bent space?
Give me 1 second here. I'm actually gonna check sleep mode. Auto sleep, play wake up sound, one wire. Where's the thing that's dim screen? Match TV power state, HDR, just HDR, dock output, TV resolution. Auto sleep, play wake up sound. Dock output information. That's a new thing. I don't think that was there before. Reduces screen brightness after 5 minutes of inactivity. Okay. Well, I'm not even playing it on my television screen. I'm playing it on my computer screen. So we don't need that at all.
Tune into the exquisite telethon to catch callers from all over the planet as they contribute to the longest-running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
Watch this, and then I'll do a downtime channel after we've done the other ones.
It's another get for Gidget Gadget on...
Confetti Cowboys!
Space games.
Dang. What's a mustard into a boy? It's hard with the weird gravity. Ah, dang. Dang.
You could see the string.
Dang.
On the paper when he throws it.
Dang. Ah, dang. All right, let me try. Here we go. This is how you do
Dang.
it. Ready?
Dang good TV.
Oh! Yep, see, it's just physics, man. It's just physics and a whole lifetime of last one stored up right here. Let's play a different game.
Oh, greetings, thinkers. I'm Professor Ned Telson, and it's time to pick some brains. My guest is the sculptor, Melody Plastic. Taken from us at the height of her late isosceles period, Plastic
the
defined
wig and the glasses on it.
post-contemporary Blippian art. Melody, Welcome to the brain drain.
It was actually my early equilateral.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
I was only beginning to experiment with epoxy silicone alloys.
Oh, well, you are famous for your use of materials.
Melody Plastic is anti-meaning. My work exists in this world without revealing anything about this world.
Ah, okay, well, makes you think.
Quite the opposite. I clear my mind entirely of thought. No seams, no scuffs, no stories. Just the bliss of perfectly polished planes.
You must dig living in a jar, then.
You're watching MSTV in Subspace. Welcome to Channel 13's Movie Maniacs.
Oh, hell yeah. We're fighting trillions.
Tinkletown comes Loan Leather. She'll stop at nothing until she dismembers Dr. Telly, the plastic surgeon who murdered her best friend, Johnny Glitter. This time, she couldn't do it alone. She needed backup. That's why she called the Fighting Trillions. Samantha Styro stars as Loan Leather in her breakout role.
How about a little knit talk?
Don't miss the Fighting Trillions, Chains of Chaos.
Wow.
It's another thrilling, action-packed adventure with the Fighting Trillions.
Surprised they could show that on basic cable.
Hey there, everyone. Hi, folks.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to get presentable.
Do I even want to know?
You ever watch Snacks Come Alive?
Uh-huh.
Well, we always watch it at home. It's a ritual for us. You know, Webster's a bit of a foodie for a kid. And he's always asking for stuff like mignonette of glob and salad a la cube. And I'm like, hello, you're 5. Maybe just the gel bread for you. Anyways, Webster gets this crazy idea that
hey,
he
Ayla.
wants to make breakfast.
Thank you for the resub. You didn't have to do that.
Uh-oh, I've seen this movie before.
I gotta fix that alert. I keep saying that every time.
I think I can guess.
He's stirring the pot, trying to make a roux, I guess, when he gets so frustrated that his sauce breaks that, bam, he slams the spoon right on the counter, knocks the pot over. Forget the sauce, I'm wearing it.
Sounds like Webster's got to go back to culinary school.
Sounds like no more food shows on family TV night.
You're watching Boredom.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, get it bent.
Wait, they said the line. Don't get it twisted.
We have a really special guest today. We're here with Elbow Ivers, who discovered
Points
Mike
at the
Zero.
screen. Northern Line
I would say she discovered
reference.
me.
What's she like?
Even though
Yeah,
it's
do you still
not
hang
his
out?
phrase at all.
We stay in touch.
He
in our
says it
own
a
way.
lot.
Elbow, what do you think about Lisa Duo shutting down the Space Bender? Can she even do that?
Birdie, we can't let that happen. The Bend is the future. It's our future.
Yeah. And how could something that brought us Mike Zero be bad?
Hugh and Mike Zero.
But there's nothing we can do about it. No, we can always do something, especially if we work together. Elbow, do you think you could break into the bending facility again?
Birdie, I can get in anywhere.
Oh, we're back at the beginning. Now that's a brain.
It's another spacefaring segment of the known universe's source for news, talk, and trends.
I'm gonna skip
The confetti
the
cowboys are
channels
at it
that don't
again.
do anything.
This time, it's the
And see if that
Partners
counts for
versus
viewership.
Gravity? Wonder how that will go.
So I know the Zest channel does count. I want to see if 72, 38, and 8 all count towards
Tune into
watching
the
percentage.
exquisite telethon to catch callers from all over the planet as they contribute to the longest-running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
Yeah, I definitely have to change that alert. I keep saying that, but that sub alert isn't supposed to be that, and I don't know why it's like that. It's not supposed to be like the generic
Another
alert.
for Gidget Gadget on
Dream.
What do we got going on this week?
Hey, hon. The usual? You want wedges with that? Zork sauce? You know Lenny's from Sambejo, so he makes it spicy if you can handle that. Me, guess I'm a wimp. Just the wedges and a little wheeze on the side is about as exciting it gets for dear old Debbie. But everyone seems to be trying new things these days. Len calls it the zero effect. Guess all of a sudden life is one big adventure, you know? Especially for the kids. I love them, but they're always coming in at crazy hours and ordering like one wedge for the table. No wonder they're so hot for that Zero character. It's something different for them. Give me a minute.
The sound effects.
You want Zork sauce with that?
This is the face of terror. Eleanor, a once beautiful woman with whom I just so happen to be going through a messy divorce, is being stalked by a shadow. It has appeared as if from nowhere and follows Eleanor across the city. The sinister shape is inescapable, like black on the back of a bat. Early one summer evening, as the shadows grow long, Eleanor's stalking darkness sticks to her like spirit gum. She feels its breath upon her supple neck. And desperate to escape, Eleanor scrambles up TV Mountain, from whose perilous peak she plunges to her death. Only one shadowy figure bears witness, but beneath its cloak of embroidered rayon hides a personable and, dare I say, handsome individual known as Eric von Ziplock, in pursuit of another story to share with his viewers here on Realms Beyond.
What are you gonna do?
You were a gazillion light years away. Guess I was. Here, have some Merc. Thanks. How's everything with you? I'm fine. Why don't you tell me what's going on? It's what happened yesterday, in the operating room. But Gemini, we saved the patient. Yes, but who unplugged the pumper? You think it was me? I want to give you benefit of the doubt, but...
What is she capable of?
Welcome, companions, to Quizzers, the show of trivia, adventure, and chance! After crossing the bog of unknowing, Omni, Crap, and Brunk have arrived at a bucolic village on the outskirts of the Quizzard's Keep. But oh no! The gentle song of the villagers has been interrupted by a rampaging giant. His massive footsteps are tearing the thatched cottages
you
to
can't show that. Come on.
Oh no!
Save that for the Zest
All
channel.
right, your categories are subspace harmonics, stanzas and sonnets, and quirky quenchers.
I'd like to dazzle the giant with my knowledge of quirky quenchers.
Brunk the Barbarian, how many people does it take to finish a bottle of Pingo Light?
Oh, 2. 1 to drink and 1 to watch.
That is correct. The giant is dazzled. Everybody knows you never drink Pingo alone. And never play Quizzards alone. See you next time on Quizzards.
Boing boing! It's Naomi Lifto bouncing onto your screen with
Oh, that was like
all the
like a
news.
sponsored episode.
Naughty. Realms Beyond raconteur Eric von Ziplock has been implicated in yet another disappearance. The matter will be cleared up as soon as the storyteller's ex-wife Eleanor returns from an extended holiday in the OLED archipelago. Star Peepers claim they've recorded evidence of the low hum, a persistent low-frequency sound emanating from space. The hum appeared around the same time as the so-called space bend was first discovered. Coinky-dink? Meanwhile, teenagers all over the planet are reporting cheeky close encounters. It's unclear if the abundance of calls to the GAC City Central Observatory concerning space aliens with 2 butts reflect a true invasion or simply the newest teen craze.
Do you mean
but
two
hey,
buttholes
a
or
girl
2
can
butt
dream.
cheeks? Whatever. Categories was very Jeopardy. It's based off of the like adventure Like the old like call-in
Yep.
adventure games.
It's another spacefaring segment of the known universe.
Those used to be
source for
big in the
news,
early
talk, and
90s.
trends.
The Confetti
So
Cowboys
saw
are at it again.
both of
this
those.
time, it's the Partners versus Gravity. Wonder how that will go.
So we'll watch TDN, then that, and then Zest, and then we'll see if we still have to
Tune
watch the
into
other
the
ones to
exquisite
count.
telethon to catch callers from all over the planet as they contribute to the longest-running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
Did we already get the next week's thing? Guess we did.
It's another get for Gidget Gadget.
Bubbly.
Angel Fire Road, challenging loop, 200 Zots elevation. Absolutely riveting.
I'm Barbara Lightworker, the Psychic Barbara, and this is your Psychic Weather Report. As you can see, it may look sunny, but a jubilant hailstorm of psychic activity is raining down on the planet. Those suckers can hurt. Calibrate horizontal and vertical vibrations to ensure your mellow maintains. Here, you'll also see that a passionate pressure system is threatening to reverse particle polarity, turning promise into peril, and vice versa. Stay pliant. Don't forget, Youb has multiple settings. Palpate here to perturb your habitual patterns, and wrap twice here to set that energy loose. Discharge occasionally to prevent psychic buildup from disturbing your reading. May this reading be a ray of light in a cloudy mind. As always, stay attuned.
Oh, look at the finish on
Wandering
these.
ASMR.
Aren't they great? I traded my resonant wave organ for these on Frill Hunter. The guy was more into waves than beams, I guess. Me, I can't get enough reflective stuff.
Yes, they really pick up the light in an interesting way. Do you keep them polished?
Oh, it's the
I
aggro
try
crag
to,
from
yeah,
Guts.
But I've got really grubby hands and they're fingerprint magnets.
Well, I hope it was an especially resonant organ you traded these for, because these are really special. You're looking at early Korea melody plastic.
You're kidding me.
These are from her early isosceles period, considered by many her most daring and relevant era.
Wow. I love her work. I just went to her show at Gallery X. What a zoot. I can't believe I didn't make the connection.
Yes, these are really special. Keep these clean.
Altura tributaries. Unwind with the rushing waters of the Altura tributaries. Altura. Aluda? Whatever. Feels like there's a bug crawling on me, but there is nothing when I look down.
I created this program to collage a cacophony of voices into cultivated cantos. worthy of the highest shelf. All you have to do is call in. Our operators are highly educated and highly trained. They know the simile from the metaphor, the diction from the drivel. Let's check in on them now.
Hello? No, I don't believe that is a palindrome.
Alliteration is fine. In fact, Renzo welcomes it.
The word is living.
Renzo, the word is ferment.
Ferment and
We
living.
welcome you, flickering traveler. We swallow your living ferment. Something is brewing here.
Real creative.
Bubbling.
Boys are at it again. This time,
Packet 497 includes Brain Drain's first ever living guest, a unique paperweight from the GAC City Central Observatory, poetry scat session, and more.
Tune into the exquisite telethon to catch callers from all over the planet as they contribute to the longest running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
it's another get for Gidget Get.
Here we go. Your weekly exercise. Hey, Breezy, how you doing? Doing well? Nice. Enjoy refreshing Quantum Quencher on us. Oh, we're quenching so hard right now. Sit back and enjoy the bubbles. Are we getting out of tune already? Hope not. Let me get through this friggin' channel first, and then I'll tune it if I need to. Let's visit the Pacific Ocean together. Two children babbling.
Wait, was it? Are we in space? Are we in space, I think? I'm just gonna guess. Who's that?
Squib.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What is that? We better just be on our way and run.
I feel like this wasn't scripted. They just asked kids to like describe something, like pretend.
Come and get it! Come and get it! Come and get it! You out space!
It's party music nonstop. Here's one for the lovers. It's Smooth Moose by Ricky Ono.
making me want chocolate mousse. I want a Sprite now. I have Sprite here. My family's like kind of getting off soda again. At this point, I think once I drink all the soda that's in the house, I think we're gonna probably move to something different.
Welcome back, viewers. After all this time, Blinker can only conclude that you enjoy watching Blinker suffer. Is that true? Does it tickle you to see Blinker endure life in this place? Of course it doesn't. You're too busy watching TV. But Blinker was born on TV and will face oblivion on TV. Blinker is thinking if nobody else gives them a purpose, they could find a purpose of their own. It could be something useful. Blinker could use their special talent for counting. Maybe a scientist like Zeph Boing or Blinker's hero, Professor Ned Telson, could use some help counting. There's so much to count in the universe. Blinker could count stars, or particles, or even time itself. Wouldn't that be fun? All hail the new static. Blinker is the space between the channels, and that channel changes you.
Okay, good. Perfect time to need a calibration. Damn it.
Gravity? Wonder how that will go.
Try not to drink soda that often, once a day most. Sprite or 7-Up, one has to die. I don't know. I haven't had 7-Up in a long time.
Tune into the exquisite telethon to catch callers from all over the planet as they contribute to the longest-running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
Okay, so that just leaves Zest right now, which I know counts towards completion. Once I finish watching this, I will check to see if the other channels need to be watched. They probably do.
It's another get for Gidget Get.
I'd pick Sprite to keep. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, I know what Sprite tastes like. I haven't had a 7-Up in forever. But Sprite and Orange Fanta are what we've had in the house for, like, the last, like, 2 years, and I'm very much... I'm pretty sure we're all getting tired of both of them. Bring back Sierra Mist, it was good. Nope, story only, starring Charlie from Smiling Friends. Because that's what that logo looks like.
You're turned on to the Zest channel. Your home for adult programming. Descramble cathode confessions and see what you're missing with one easy blip.
I hate to say this, I started getting addicted to Chubby Emu on YouTube. I'm just like watching, like anytime I see one of those videos pop up, which is obviously more now because I started watching them. I'm like, oh, I have to watch this. Like, a student felt a sharp pain in her side and then her organ shut down. Oh, I have to watch that. I have to see what happened to this woman. Did she die? Spin that knob. incredible. These Flostian beauties may be closer than they appear through the looking glass. If you missed the last stream, it was revealed that the static on this channel is intentional, and there's actually no way to descramble it. It's specifically done to emulate those types of channels from back in the day. When TV wasn't 24/7, yeah.
Dear Diary, today Heart is a battlefield where two beloved with silent war for protection. On one side stands the enigmatic center, his brooding intensity, charm that draws me, a moth to flame. His presence ignites a fire within me, a passion that is bright and fierce. The other side, the gentle soul of nature, whose kindness and warmth wrap around me like a comforting embrace. His love, steady anger, and release of emotions swirling within me. Caught between these two forces of nature, I find myself.
Definitely was an experience. I tended to not bother, because like I was, you know, I was still a kid. And I was just like, I don't know what's on this channel, but I don't care. It wasn't Nickelodeon or cartoons, so what did I care? By the time I was a teen, this kind of stuff wasn't really on TV anymore. I think we watched this already?
Trends.
The Confetti Cowboys are at it again. This time, it's the Partners versus Gravity.
Welcome to Femtafacts.
Trash type. Can't remember TV never not being 24/7 either. Yeah. Well, some channels would just like have like the idents or like infomercials running overnight. They still do that. My shadow band? How do I get my music on party music nonstop? I actually think the Merc at Debbie's Diner is a little weak. Somebody should do something about Blinker, right? It's getting alarming. Hey Hermes, I skipped lunch to come to your book signing. You could at least be nice to your fans. Why does the PD only come in yellow? The read-only review, special focus Ned Telson. Everyone knows Ned Telson, TV's most colorful scientist. Thanks to his Yasu protocol that these words are traveling through the consciousness particle background to reach your PD screen. But it's been a long time since Telson pushed Yasu 1.0, and he spent his career since then enjoying his success and applying his tech to more superficial pursuits. Which begs the question, is Professor Ned Telson a real scientist, or does he just play one on TV? Some in the scientific community take this question even further, proposing that Yasu was a fluke, and that Nelson's now just squeezing his tech for ratings. Murmurings of a crackpot theories and implausible research are bubbling across femtofacts channels and astroparticle conferences. A recent appearance on the State of the State was so befuddling it even cracked veteran broadcaster Madeline Planet's impeccable veneer of professionalism. As for me, I'm no scientist, so I can only judge Mr. Telson for his on-screen appearance, his presence on screen, which is fresh, funny, and fully believable. When it comes to entertainment, well, Telson has it down to a science. But that's just my opinion. Yours truly, AC Trilby, critic at large. Recipes for recluses. Getting out of bed is an important part of every day. It may seem like a lot, but remember, you can't get into bed if you don't get out of it first. The first step is sitting up. Can you do that for me? Great, now slip one leg out from under the blanket. Feel the air on your toes. Second leg comes much more easily, doesn't it? Now stand up. You did it! Now head over to the couch. You deserve a break. I believe in you. Love, Dr. Minette. You, me, and a case of pingos. No string attached. Pop me. Steve Zillion. I'm new to Sambejo and looking for some of that famous spice. Take me out to eat? Sloan Cloud. Met in the hiking trails in the uninhabited preservation zone. You're a loner, but so am I. Let's be alone together? Harmonica. We danced in Triami and then again in Tinkletown. Both times you stepped on my toe. That's no coincidence. Quantum beep. I just need a hug. Not picky, baby Gary. Still looking for the woman who was sitting alone on Screech Beach. You deserve better. I may play the game of my choosing. I am in control of what happens inside of me. Oh, God. I'm in control of what happens outside of me. Communication is not always understanding. Yeah. I deserve to create my own language. I feel others, but they do not change me. Floston Circus is back for another season. Enjoy laser painting, hoop jumping, and more family fun. PSA, the Blippian Amateur Astronomers Club is a lot of fun. Join us on clear nights for scope meetups. No special equipment required. Where can I get a decent cube stew in Sambejo? Teledon research has study on the low hum seeking participants. Do you hear it? We hear you. Giving away a 9,000-piece Balloon Majesty puzzle, missing 8,999 pieces. Curb alert, I have a huge box of miscellaneous cables outside of my house in Speaker City. First come, first serve. Is anyone else bothered by a persistent low hum in their ears? My friends can't hear it, but it's driving me up the wall. Does anyone know Mike Zero? It'd be wonderful to get her to join an astronomy club meeting. I'm sure she has a lot to share with us about Bend space. The Bend lives! Huge news, I connected my 4DX to a subspace resonator plate, to a sonic chip, to a harmonic organ, and I think I got the recording of the low hum? What do you think about Telson's theory that the Bend is alive? I honestly love him for the sheer chaos of it. I think Subspace Spotlight's your fave because of the cool music. Yeah, it's very spacey. I think we should listen to Ned. Think about the size of the universe. What are the odds? Telson gives us a bad name. This community is full of serious people, but he just goes on the news and says space is an alien or whatever. I live near Television Mountain, and the subspace pollution out here is making it harder and harder to get decent readings. Anyone have a rec for a good frequency shield? LOL, Thea Cosmos. We all know about how you feel about Ned Telson, though. Oh, great. A new crackpot theory from Ned Telson. Joy. Nope, it does not count the programs as fully watched. But only 4% for those 3 channels? That doesn't sound right. Alright, well, time for some downtime. I mean, that's going to be the rest of the stream. So I guess I could say right now, thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. You know, I always do. We'll be stopping as soon as I watch the 3 channels of nothing here. What you can expect from streams this week. Tomorrow night. Yeah, of course. Tomorrow night will be the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection overview stream. I don't know how long that's going to take. We'll see. Because there is online multiplayer without having to actually like grind the games, which is pretty cool. But we'll see how long that takes. The Battle Network overview like stream took a whole stream. Like I was actually playing that for 6 hours, or not 6 hours, for for 3 hours straight. So I'm solving a Rubik's Cube here. Wow, that was a pretty good scramble. Wow. Wish I'd solved that quicker. Tuesday, I will try to be here early enough that we could finish the rest of Blippo Plus. There's 4 weeks of it left, which means 4 hours should be enough to get through it. So if I could be here by midnight or a little earlier, then we should be good. If there's time Monday after the Star Force thing, maybe I'll stream something else. I'm not sure yet. Maybe a little more Sonic. I don't know. We'll see. Wednesday. What am I streaming Wednesday? I don't know. I don't know what I'm streaming Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen Thursday and on, but there's definitely going to be streams up until at least Wednesday this week. And I suppose I'll be picking a new game to focus on for April. Because Tomodachi Life and Pragmata don't come out till halfway through the month. So that leaves us half a month to just kind of do whatever. As much as I'd love to do... Oh, actually, wait, what am I saying? I was going to do Ace Attorney 6, which admittedly will probably take more than a month to stream through. But I'm thinking of getting that one out of the way and finally doing it. And it's a good game. Admittedly, I've only played it once, and I felt it was like one of the weakest... Like it was the weakest Ace Attorney. But on retrospect, I might have a little more reverence for it. So we'll see. I'm getting tired. I need to eat something and go to bed. Spirit of Justice had a really cool premise, but I feel that there was one reveal they kind of glazed over. I don't know. I feel like a couple things in that game are not written well. But then people were like, it's still written better than Dual Destinies. And I'm like, I really like Dual Destinies, though. And then after replaying it the other month, I'm like, yeah, I kind of see the flaws in this now. So I think I'm going to have a better appreciation for Spirit of Justice this time around. Dual Destinies was a nice return to form. It was, but I definitely think that it could have handled a few plot points better. It really felt like the whole point of the game was to just, like, crap all over Apollo, really. Which I feel like Spirit of Justice was, like, the apology for that. Did we get through the other channel? This show? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that does not count towards watching. Interesting. So it doesn't count, but one of those 3 channels do.
Tune into the exquisite telethon to catch callers from all over the planet as they contribute to the longest-running poem on TV. Ain't art grand?
All right, let's do the second
It's
one
another
here.
get for...
Alright, here we go. 5 more minutes of static. Not much else to say. Did some housework this weekend. I've kind of forgone doing rambles while I'm streaming this just because there's so much downtime to talk. Helped out with some housework this week. Friday was mostly uneventful. I mostly was catching up on videos that I missed while I was gone, helping people move. And I'm mostly caught up now. I still have not re-upped my Netflix subscription to watch JoJo and the other shows I have planned yet. But I do want to do that fairly soon. Probably at the end of this upcoming week. And also, this is 2. Also, I still haven't listened to the new Gorillaz album yet. I've had it since it came out. I have not listened to the whole thing. Just because I want to sit down and listen to the whole thing. Still need to watch One Piece season 2. Yeah, that's on my list. Behind on other shows. They're not airing new JoJo Part 7 episodes till months later. Yeah, they're apparently going to release it one stage at a time when they're ready, which is weird. I'm kind of thankful for that because that means I don't have to stay subbed to Netflix for multiple months in a row. I can just wait for the next batch and then sub then, or the next special and sub then. But still, Netflix owning JoJo has definitely been a huge a detriment. It is not that good with them handling it. I mean, the show's great. Part 6 was amazing, but yeah, the way they handled the release is never great. Apparently they did it with Stone Ocean. Yep, they released it in 3 batches. It was December 2021, September 2022, and then December 2022. I know this because both times the first 2 times I went to MFF were when the first and third batches dropped. So that's what I watched while I was on the plane and coming back from it. I just had those episodes downloaded on my phone. Because they both dropped literally the day that I went on that trip. That was a big deal. That was a big deal because I knew at the time I was working as a mod for the voice acting club, which if you didn't know is run by Kira Buckland, who ended up being the voice of Jolene in the English dub of Stone Ocean. And that was her dream role. She always talked about how much she wanted that role. So to see her actually achieve that was incredible. It was, as the kids say, a gigantic hope install. Refuse to watch new episodes, shows, or films on small screens. That's my only option. Unless I want to watch Netflix on my PC. Because I do not have TVs that support watching Netflix on it. Really, no smart TVs? I think the one in my mom's room is a smart TV. The one in my room is not connected. It's I don't know. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't have it. I know that it has DVR, but it does not have any smart features. Modern consoles. My brother has a PS4, but that's in his room. I only have the Switch 2, which does not have Netflix on it. Still giving a 2010s HD TV. Only the living room TV is a smart TV, yeah. My TV is very old. My TV is from, 2010 or so. Can't imagine that. I really want to get a new one because TVs are dirt cheap right now. The TV I have now would probably be less than $100 if it was still being sold. But I look online, every time deals come up for TVs, it's always like, yeah, you could get like a ultra wide 4K HD TV for like $500. I'm like, are you? Wow. Back in the day, that was like thousands.
Source for news, talk, and.
Okay, checking this again. Still doesn't count. Okay, so the only one, so the static channels don't count at all. Just the only ones that count are Zest and the System Ident channels that you have to watch all of.
Tune into the exquisite telethon to catch callers from all over the planet.
4K TVs are cheaper because of 8K TVs existing. Exactly, and no one makes stuff in 8K, so we're good.
It's another get for Gidget.
Yeah, exactly. We're hitting diminishing returns. I really don't think like we really don't need anything higher than 4K for home use. Don't think I have 4K capable stuff. PS5 is it for you? Yeah, the Switch 2 is the only 4K capable thing I have, and so far nothing. I think only one game it enables 4K, and that's Metroid Prime 4. I wish I could have gotten through one more week of this tonight, but I think I can make up for it on Tuesday when I finish this. We'll see. Maybe I don't know. I don't think there's any chance that I'm going to be doing a stream where it's only 2 segments. So apparently RAM prices are plummeting because the whole RAM crisis thing was manufactured. And now that OpenAI is losing Sora, it turns out any potential deals they made regarding RAM did not go through. So now apparently the value of RAM is like dropping significantly. I don't know if that means it's going to be easier for us to acquire, but it seems that the overall value of it is dropping down again. So yeah, it looks like the AI bubble's bursting. So much about it being inevitable. Easier for people with higher incomes, yeah. As opposed to impossible. Did Twitch eat your message again? Ayla, outside of the sub re-upping, I did not see a single message from you this entire evening. PS5 price hike. I'm hoping your console stays functional. Hopefully by Black Friday, even the general public can afford RAM. I'm really just hoping that the price of the consoles goes back down. Because, you know, this isn't like even Nintendo is like they're teetering on the edge of increasing the price of the Switch 2, which is like, Jesus Christ, we can't do this. Came back in the middle of TV talk, so I'm missing context, but I have a 4K TV that's an older one, and it's kind of lame and was cheap at the time, so I hope I can eventually get a better one, because I know other 4K TVs could do it better, was what you sent earlier. Silver lining, it seems Nintendo's going to start charging only $60 for digital games, and keeping physical $70, which, sucks for physical collectors like me, but, you know, save a couple bucks getting it digitally.
Educational and cultural programming. Blippo Plus telecasts across channels Zingo through Nova with maximum power as authorized by the Planetary Television Commission. Blippo Plus is broadcast from Television Mountain outside of New Gack City with a particle frequency of 66 to 72 megahertz with an effective visual radiated power of 45,201 zots and an effective oral radiated consciousness power of 21,332 zots. Additional experimental translators serve subspace. Portions of our telecast are pre-recorded on videotape and aired on a subspace loop. As always, Blippo Plus and its parent company, Ekistics Entertainment, welcome your comments and suggestions concerning the operations of this television system. Remember, you see better television on Blippo Plus.
I'm pretty sure he's reading that differently every time. Yeah, this packet's already loaded into the electronic program. Okay. Alright. It's at 100% now. Alright, let's load in week 8. I'll read the email and then we'll stop. As always, this doesn't work. Get bent! We snagged the signal, 01010011, and we're flipping the cubes. No more broadcast bosses. We like Mike. Uh-oh. Okay. Sometimes the controller just doesn't work there either. Weird.
Michael Zero breaks the cortical barrier with an appearance on Ned Telson's Brain Drain.
Just wait for PS6. Not interested in GTA 6, you can wait. If it costs more than $7, you're priced out.
Mike makes sense. Tune in
for the next 5 to 10 years, yeah. Honestly, if so many PS3 through 5 games in your backlog, what the fuck, when you read that, I was scrolling through something and then Gaster music started playing. What? Bought a PS4 just for FF15 and a PS5 just for 16, and Square Enix already said no more PS exclusives, so no reason to get a PS6, yeah.
Because there's simply
exactly
nothing to see on Studio Z. Unless you're into that kind of thing.
New apartment with a TV box. Came with a TV box thing that does streaming apps better than the stuff built into the TV, but haven't been able to find an option to fix the overscan. So, Dang.
On Quizzards, the companions continue their quest towards the fearsome Quizzards Keep. But first, can they save the elf?
No.
Tune in to TVX and find out.
Only game on your PS5, you're not a PC gamer. See, for me, like, PC gaming is just kind of the means to an end. It's like, okay, if is it not on Switch? Okay, I'm gonna play it on, on PC instead. Alright, I'm stopping now, because it's 4:40. I gotta eat something and then go to bed. I've got another week of work ahead of me. But in the meantime, just want to say thank you for coming, as always. I really appreciate it. You know how to reach me if you need to or want to. If you want to watch more streams, check out twitch.tv/team/littlespace. I am the only person on the team streaming right now. So, Imakuni streaming, but she's already got over 100 viewers, so... Who was suggested earlier? Maybe I should plug in the box into one of the scalar boxes. Probably won't work with HDCP, though. I don't know anything about that. Who was it? I have to scroll back up. Circaroo? Okay, I'm gonna check that. I wish it was easier to just copy a message on here without having stuff pop up. That didn't work. Copy did not copy at all. Fairly small audience. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow night with Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection overview and reactions and such. In the meantime, you all have a great evening, great day. Hope Monday isn't too rough to you all. Say hi to Circaroo, and take care. Good night.